How's it going, guys and girls? Hope you guys are having a great weekend. So I'm back today with another video. Sorry this one's been a little bit delayed, guys, but pretty much for the past 2 weeks I've been playing nothing but Mass Effect Andromeda, and I'm about 80% through the game, but I still wanted to produce one of these this month, even though it's a little bit late. So this is the top 5 game releases coming out in April 2017. So we're going to do this by chronological order, and we're going to start off today with the first game, which is Persona 5, which came out on April the 4th. And is available on the PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4 and is developed by Outlast. It is the 6th installment in the Persona series, and the game actually came out in Japan back in September 2016. Since it was released in Japan, it has received a lot of critical acclaim and has been massively successful. Outlast have actually announced that Persona 5 has sold a whopping 1.5 million units, and according to Metacritic, it is the third highest rated PlayStation 4 game on the site, only behind Grand Theft Auto 5 and The Last of Us. The basic premise of the game is it takes place in Tokyo and follows a silent protagonist after his transfer to the fictional Shujin Academy after being put on probation for an assault he was falsely accused of. During the course of his school year, he and other students awaken their persona powers, becoming masked vigilante dubbed the Phantom Thieves of Heart, and explore the supernatural palace realm to steal ill intent from the hearts of adults. As with previous titles in the series, the party does battle with supernatural enemies using manifestations of their psyche called personas. The game incorporates both role-playing elements, dungeon exploration, alongside social simulation scenarios, and the game's themes revolve around attaining freedom from the limitations of modern society. Now, I haven't played any of the previous Persona games at all, but given the critical praise that this game has received and the attention it's received, I am extremely interested in picking up this game and checking it out, and I thought it would be one that you guys might like to be aware of. The second game coming out on April 11th is Yooka-Laylee, developed by Playtonic Games and published by Team 17. It is available on PC, PlayStation 4, Xbox One and Nintendo Switch. This is an all-new open-world platformer from the key creative talent behind the amazing titles Banjo-Kazooie and Donkey Kong Country. Yooka-Laylee was actually funded by a Kickstarter in June 2015, raising an incredible 2.1 million from more than 80,000 backers. The basic premise is you play as buddy duo Yuka, which is a male chameleon who is the sensible one, and Laylee, the female wisecracking bat with a big nose, who's described as a little crazy. Together they embark on an epic adventure to thwart corporate creep Capital B and Dr. Quack and their devious scheme to absorb all the world's books and convert them into pure profit. Now, given the massive success of Ratchet and Clank, I am super interested in playing this game, and I'm a huge fan of Banjo-Kazooie, so hopefully this will live up to the hype and the expectation. But Yooka-Laylee looks like a lot of fun, and it's definitely a game worth checking out coming out this month. The third game coming out is Guardians of the Galaxy Telltale series Episode 1 Tangled Up in Blue, which is available from April the 18th. This is from Telltale Games, of course, and is similar to previous installments in that it will be released in an episodic fashion and is a graphic adventure game. Now, the game will be based on the Marvel comics rather than the recent film, and as such we will have a different set of voice actors from the film and obviously different events. The plot itself will centre on the Guardians finding an artifact of great power that each individually covered, but must protect it from a malicious entity that wants it for themselves. I absolutely love the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. I haven't read any of the comic books, but I'm a huge fan of Telltale Games, and I'm very much looking forward to playing this, and will probably wait for all of the episodes to come out before I pick it up at a reduced rate. But Guardians of the Galaxy Telltale Games looks really good. The fourth game coming out on April 25th is Outlast 2. This is a first-person survival horror game developed by Wreck Barrels, and it is the sequel to its 2013 predecessor Outlast, and will be available on PC, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. The basic premise of the game revolves around a journalist by the name of Blake Langerman, along with his wife Lynn, roaming the Arizona desert to explore the murder of a pregnant woman, Jane Doe. Unfortunately, Blake and Lynn get separated in a helicopter crash, and Blake has to find his wife while traveling through a village inhabited by a sect that believes the end of days is upon them. The gameplay is very similar to its predecessor in that the main protagonist is completely unable to fight and can only defend himself in scripted scenes similar to the original Outlast, and can hide in lockers, crouch, run, jump, walk, vault and climb, much like the first game. If you are a fan of survival horror games and you are a fan of the original Outlast, then this game will definitely be one that you will want to pick up and check out. The fifth game coming out is Little Nightmares, available from April the 28th, and this is a puzzle platformer horror adventure game from Swedish developer Tarsia Studios and published by Bandai Namco for PC, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. Little Nightmares follows the exploits of a young 9-year-old girl by the name of Six, who is kidnapped and brought to a terrifying subterranean fortress called the Moor, where creepy creatures want to gobble her up. The official description of the game goes as follows: immerse yourself in Little Nightmares, a dark, whimsical tale that will confront you with your childhood fears. Help Six escape the Moor, a vast, mysterious vessel inhabited by corrupted souls looking for their next meal. As you progress on your journey, explore the most disturbing dollhouse, offering a prison to escape from and a playground to revel in. Reconnect with your inner child to unleash your imagination and find the way out. Now, this game, from the footage I've seen, looks really interesting. The art style is very similar to other titles, including Inside, and it looks really creepy. I love the art style, I love the look of it, and I'm very much interested in checking this game out. So those are the top 5 games coming out in April 2017. There is an honorable mention I did want to include in here, which is of course Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, coming out on April the 28th on Nintendo Switch. Now, this isn't a new game, so I didn't include it in my top 5, but I thought it should be an honorable mention as it does offer a lot extra to the game and might be a title that people who are picking up a Nintendo Switch might definitely want to consider. Nintendo have called it the biggest Mario Kart yet, and you can definitely see why. There are 40 plus playable characters. New characters introduced include Ink Boy and Ink Girl from the Splatoon series, King Boo, Dry Bones and Bowser Jr. There are 48 courses. They have also introduced 200cc for the more experienced drivers out there. You can now carry 2 items at once. Battle mode is back with 5 types of battles, and what's most exciting for this is because of the Nintendo Switch, you can now play it locally with up to 8 players. You can play it on the TV, in tabletop mode and also in handheld, and of course it will support online play as well with up to 12 players. I think if you are buying a Nintendo Switch and you are looking at a good game for multiplayer, the Mario Kart 8 Deluxe is probably a must buy for this console. I hope it won't be released at full price because it isn't a new game, but a lot of the new additions, including all the DLC from Mario Kart 8, is included as well, so it's definitely worth a buy when it does come out. So those are all the major games coming out in April this year that have me really interested. Let me know what you guys are looking forward to in the comment section below. What games are you looking forward to playing? What games are you definitely going to buy? Are there any games that you think I've missed on this list that you think should be mentioned as well? Let me know in the comments section below. Hope you guys have a great week. Take care, and as always, happy gaming.